Everyone, here are some of the accessible events that will be happening in Queensland in November. If you know of an accessible event that will be occurring in November that isn't mentioned in this video, please comment about the event below. I've done some research and I have found some accessible events that will be occurring in Queensland in November. I've decided to put the events into 4 categories, which are deaf-friendly events, blind-friendly events, sensory-friendly events, and wheelchair user events. Deaf-friendly events. QPAC Auslan interpreted performances. QPAC will be showing 4 Auslan interpreted performances this month. The first performance is of 1984 by George Orwell, which will be happening on Saturday the 1st of November at 2 p.m. This performance features a dystopian world that is run by a dictatorship known as Big Brother. The second performance is of An Evening with William Dalrymple, which will be happening on Wednesday the 12th of November at 7 p.m. William Dalrymple is a celebrated historian. In this performance, he tells you about the history of India. The third performance is of Pretty Woman, the musical, which will be happening on Thursday the 13th of November at 7:30 p.m. Pretty Woman the musical is about a romance between a lady named Vivian and a man named Edward. The fourth performance is of An Audience with Priscilla Presley, which will be happening on Monday the 24th of November at 7:30 p.m. Learn about the life of Priscilla Presley, the wife of Elvis. This is a picture of Priscilla sitting in a chair. She is a white woman with brown hair. She is wearing a shirt with Elvis on it. You can make bookings to attend these shows by emailing groups@qpac.com.au or calling 0738407466. The Queensland Museum will be hosting an Auslan Interpreted Highlights Tour on Saturday the 27th of November at 3 p.m. The tour is free, but bookings are required. You can book on their website. You meet the tour guide in the cloakroom on level 2 of the museum, and the tour goes for about 45 minutes. Bluey's World will be offering an Auslan Interpreted tour on Tuesday the 4th of November at 2 p.m. Tickets for this event can be booked online on their website. This is a picture of an Auslan interpreter in a bedroom that resembles Bluey and Bingo's bedroom, with pink walls and 2 beds. Hoyt Seminars will be hosting some movie sessions that have open captioning at their movie theatres. You can check which sessions are available on their website. Blind-friendly events. QPAC audio described performances. QPAC will be offering performances with audio description. Audio description is provided live through a headset using a radio frequency. A trained audio describer will describe the visual aspects of the performances live. In November, there's going to be 2 audio described performances at QPAC. The first performance is of 1984 by George Orwell, which will be happening on Saturday the 8th of November at 2 p.m. This performance features a dystopian world run by a dictatorship known as Big Brother. The second performance is of Pretty Woman, the musical, which will be happening on Sunday the 16th of November at 1 p.m. Pretty Woman, the musical, is about a romance between a lady named Vivian and a man named Edward. QPAC also offers tactile tours that allow blind people and people with low vision to feel the props and costumes 90 minutes before the performance begins. This month there is one tactile tour at 12:30 p.m. on the 8th of November for 1984 by George Orwell. You can make bookings to attend these shows by emailing groups@qpac.com.au or calling 0738407466. Hoyt Seminars in Ipswich, Redcliffe, Stafford and Sunnybank will be showing some audio described screenings this month. This is a picture of a white lady with grey hair. She is wearing a yellow dress and is at the movies with her white guide dog. This month, from the 13th to the 18th, Hoyts will be showing some audio described screenings of Hamilton. Session times are as follows: Ipswich, 13th, 10 a.m, 12:30 p.m, 6 p.m. 14th, 6 p.m, 15th, 2:30 p.m, and 6 p.m. 16th, 2:30 p.m, and 6 p.m. 18th, 10 a.m. Redcliffe, Stafford and Sunnybank, 13th, 10 a.m, 1:30 p.m, and 6 p.m. 14th, 6 p.m. 15th, 1:20 p.m. and 6 p.m. 16th, 1:20 p.m. and 6 p.m. 18th, 10 a.m. Hamilton is a musical about the life of Alexander Hamilton, who was one of the founding fathers of the United States. Sensory-friendly events. The Museum of Brisbane has quiet afternoons every Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. This event is free. Sensory stimuli such as noise and lights will be reduced, and a break area is also available for those who need it. This is a picture of a black lady looking at a gramophone. Woolies, the supermarket, has a quiet hour 5 days each week from 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. During this time, bakery ovens and chicken hooker buzzers will be turned off. Volume on store phones and cash registers will be reduced. Store entryways will be cleared. Lighting and store music will be reduced. Roll cages will be removed from shop floor. PA announcements will be stopped except for emergencies. Coles also has a quiet hour which is from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. from Monday to Friday in some stores. In other stores it is on Tuesday at 10:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. You can Google which quiet hours your local Coles has. During Coles quiet hours, store lighting will be reduced. The radio may be turned down. Register and scanner volumes may be reduced. No PA announcements will be made except for in emergencies. Additional staff will be available to help. This is a picture of a black lady standing beside a trolley at a supermarket. She is wearing a black shirt with autistic written on it. If you want to get an autistic shirt for your Animal Crossing character, the design ID is MA438524608951. Louisville will be hosting a sensory-friendly session on Thursday the 20th of November at 2 p.m. You can book this online. Caboolture Regional Art Gallery will be hosting sensory tours every Wednesday this month. All tours will start at 11 a.m. Pine Rivers Art Gallery will be hosting sensory tours on every Thursday this month. All tours will start at 3 p.m. Redcliffe Art Gallery will be hosting sensory tours on all Tuesdays this month. All tours will start at 3 p.m. This is a picture of a white woman standing in front of a couple of paintings at an art gallery. All of these art gallery sensory tours are free and no booking is required. Bribie Island Seaside Museum has a quiet hour from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. every Wednesday. Pine Rivers Heritage Museum has a quiet hour from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. every Saturday. Redcliffe Museum has a quiet hour from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. every Friday. Wheelchair user events. Ice World, ice skating rinks in Acacia Ridge and Boondall are providing wheelchair users an opportunity to go on the ice on their wheelchair. This is a picture of an Asian man who is sitting on ice in his wheelchair. There is a snowman next to him. At Boondall, these sessions will be at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 12 p.m. on Fridays. At Acacia Ridge, these sessions will be at 3 p.m. on Thursdays and 10:15 a.m. on Fridays. Each session lasts for 45 minutes and any wheelchair can be used. People who are using manual wheelchairs will need a carer who is comfortable on the ice to assist them, and minors must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. This will cost $5.50 per person, with carers free with a companion card. Bookings are available on their website. If there are any accessible events that you know are happening next month, I'd love to hear about them. You can comment information about them in this video, and I'll be sure to mention them in next month's video. If you attended any of these events, I'd love to hear about your experience of them. If you wish, you can share videos or photos of the events to Venue Through Queensland Facebook group, which I'll link below in the comments, or you can email me and I'll feature them in next month's video. My email is venuethroughqueensland@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.